Untouchables or the Children of India's Ghetto by Babasaheb Ambedkar. Part 2, Chapter 7, 3. Equality before law. 1. When two persons abuse each other, their punishment shall be equal if they are equal in caste. If one is inferior to the other, his punishment shall be double, for a superior half of the ordinary punishment is ordained. 2. When persons equal in caste and qualities abuse one another, the punishment ordained from them in the system of law is 13 panas and half. 3. From a Brahman abusing a Kshatriya, the fine shall be half 100, 50 panas. For abusing a Vaishya, half of 50, 25 panas. For abusing a Shudra, 12 and a half. 4. This punishment has been declared for abusing a virtue Shudra who has committed no wrong, no offense, is imputable to a Brahmin for abusing a Shudra devoid of virtue. 5. A Vaishya shall be fined 100 panas for reviling a Kshatriya. A Kshatriya reviling a Vaishya shall have to pay half of that amount as a fine. 6. In the case of a Kshatriya reviling a Shudra, the fine shall be 20 panas. In the case of a Vaishya, the double amount is declared to be the proper fine by persons learned in law. 7. A Shudra shall be compelled to pay the first fine for abusing a Vaishya, the middling fine for abusing a Kshatriya, the highest fine for abusing a Brahman. 8. A Kshatriya having defamed a Brahmin shall be fined 100 panas, a Vaishya 150 or 200, a Shudra shall suffer corporal punishment. 9. A Brahmin shall be fined 50 panas for defaming a Kshatriya. In the case of a Vaishya, the fine shall be 25 panas. In the case of a Shudra, 12. 10. A man once born a Shudra who insults a twice born man with gross invective shall have his tongue cut out, for he is of low origin. 11. If he mentions the names and castes, jati of the twice born with contumely, an iron nail 10 fingers long shall be thrust red hot into his mouth. 12. If he arrogantly teaches Brahmins their duty, the king shall cause hot oil to be poured into his mouth and into his ears. 13. For mutual abuse by a Brahmin and a Kshatriya, a fine must be imposed by a discerning king, on the Brahmin the lowest amercement, but on the Kshatriya the middlemost. 14. With whatever limb a man of a low caste does hurt to a man of the three higher castes, even that limb shall be cut off. That is the teaching of Manu. 15. He, a low caste man, who raises his hand or a stick shall have his hand cut off. He who in anger kicks with his foot shall have his foot cut off. 16. A low caste man who tries to place himself on the same seat with a man of a high caste shall be branded on his hip and be banished, or the king shall cause his buttock to be gashed. 17. If out of arrogance he spits on a superior, the king shall cause both his lips to be cut off. If he urinates on him, the penis. If he breaks wind against him, the anus. 18. If he lays hold of the hair of a superior, let the king unhesitatingly cut off his arms. Likely, if he takes him by the feet, the beard, the neck, or the scrotum. The end.